Hey, this is Mr. Olshan. Today I'm going to be discussing an online literacy platform called Actively Learn. I'm not going to play the video here for you, but you are welcome to follow the link for a brief overview of Actively Learn, what it is, and a look at some of the tools that are available for teachers. But I'm going to skip this for right now, so if you want to stop the video and check out the Actively Learn video embedded in the slideshow, you're welcome to do that. Moving along though, Actively Learn. It's a digital literacy platform that provides content across subjects, reading for depth, and professional learning. So let's start by taking a look at some of the content that it has across different subjects here. There are core and supplemental materials for science, social studies, ELA of course, and there is a section on current events as well. Now, all of these subjects have things like free textbooks available, articles, primary source documents, historical fiction, novel, short story, drama, poetry, nonfiction. There's also knowledge sets available, which are collections of sets between 3 and 6 articles or primary source documents that students can explore in order to get a little bit more background knowledge on a subject. Actively Learn is a freemium piece of software, which means that there is a great deal that is provided to people that have a free account. However, there are some perks for having the premium version. For example, if you do have a premium version, you can upload documents and PDFs from Google Drive or from your computer that you can then manipulate and edit in the program. But again, that's only available in the premium version. As far as reading for depth goes, that's really what Actively Learn is all about. When students encounter a challenging text, they often struggle with understanding how to read for depth, how to approach challenging vocab, and how to gauge if they're appropriately working toward the completion of the teacher's objectives. The one thing I like with Actively Learn is it supports the ASR framework by allowing students to activate their thinking through questioning, annotation, and discussion features. It also supports thinking by allowing teachers to provide background knowledge while providing students with readily available tools that can be used to define vocabulary and clarify meaning. It also helps reveal thinking by providing immediate feedback on both the comprehension questions and the writing that students put forth. So some of the specific product features that I kind of just gave you an overview for, let's take a look at some of these. Activate Thinking, the questioning tool is really excellent and Actively Learn. You can embed questions anywhere within an article or a text, which forces students to actually stop reading. They can't go past the question until they answer it, which allows them to reflect and then write without getting too far ahead of themselves. As far as annotation goes, this is essentially a note-keeping tool for students. They can highlight any section of text and then they can annotate. They can categorize their notes based on main ideas, meaning, evidence, text structure, author's purpose, and they can do that in real time with the text. Furthermore, students also have the ability to create discussion posts within the article. It's essentially notes that everybody can see. So a student could pose a question if they don't understand something, or maybe they'll drop some of their own background knowledge and it can generate into kind of an organic discussion that students can have with one another while they are tackling the text. Actively Learn also supports thinking by allowing teachers to scaffold for their students. We can use annotations and media to provide more context and fill gaps in background knowledge. Knowledge sets provide sequenced content for students to build off of what they've already read. And text settings, text-to-speech, built-in dictionary, and translate feature makes text accessible for a variety of learners. Actively Learn also helps reveal thinking using quantitative data and qualitative responses from students to make decisions on instruction and feedback, improving student performance. One thing I love about Actively Learn is the ability to correct students' work and give feedback in real time while they're working through articles. So if a student is on the first question after the third paragraph and they still have 3 more pages to go through, if they were off track, if they weren't giving you the kind of response that you were looking for, you can actually give them feedback right there. You can give comments to them. You can give them a notification on their screen that basically says, hey, maybe you haven't met all the requirements. And this allows students to go back, fix what they've done so that for the rest of the article, they'll hopefully understand your expectations and be able to provide substantial, at least proficient or advanced quality work. As far as professional learning goes, Actively Learn does have a resource center for teachers to improve literacy practices. You can earn certain credentials, but I don't know how many people are actually going to go through with that. But it is an option there to earn vetted micro credentials, which sounds just delightful. All right, as far as getting started, there is a student overview video that's probably worth checking out for you. If you want to stop this video and check out that presentation, you're welcome to do so. I'm going to move ahead though. Oh. All right, so signing up, you're going to go to activelylearn.com and make sure you click on the Create Free Teacher Account, and then you can go ahead and create your account. And your goal right now is to create your first assignment. So after you've completed the tour, you can select Add Content and go to the catalog. Remember, you can import Google Docs, web articles, and PDFs if you have the premium version only. But trust me, there's tons of great free content there if you just have the free version. Find a text so you can use next week and add it to your workspace. Check out the questions and notes and try to modify it. Add one of your own questions. Try to embed some media in there. Put in a poll question. Students often really like those as a great hook to start your article. And then go ahead and assign it. Now, when you do assign it, you'll be prompted to make a class, and this is similar to making a Google Classroom or something like that. You'll get a class code. You can project it on the screen. Students can all sign up for it at the same time, and then they'll have access to any content that you've uploaded. If you have any questions or need any help, the Actively Learn team is absolutely looking forward to hearing from you. So send them a message using the help icon. Of course, you can email me as well if you have any questions about this, if you're just starting it out, at jolshan@warwicksd.org.